You are now listening to Chasing Genevieve with Jenevieve Cruz for wellness, music, and creative inspiration.
Hello, creatures. Chasing Genevieve is also a YouTube short documentary series where I share some behind-the-scenes footage which focuses on the story behind my music works. I decided to extend this to podcast media, audio only for now, as I adapt and break free from being an introvert. So without further ado, let's get started. Originally, I had an idea of releasing a prayer album that would have been titled Pray With Me, but I thought this would cover a lot more ground and go a little bit deeper. Prayer album is not totally out of the realm of getting done, it is just on hold for the time being. This idea came to me because of the climate of the world today and some experiences in my life. At the same time I'm feeling this way, one of my inspirations for music itself is no doubt Gwen Stefani, and it actively just pops up on my phone that she's a part of a prayer app. Go figure. So to me that was a sign. If I can use my voice to make music on all kinds of topics with my artistry, then why can't I do it to show love and that part of me that is spiritual as well as a healer and entertainer? On this podcast, Chasing Genevieve, I will be interviewing guests of all industries on various life topics, mainly focusing on mental health inspiration and great music. Each episode aims to leave listeners healthier, happier, and more healed. I love how DMX put prayer tracks on his albums. They inspired me, so real, raw, and unscripted. I have a passion to share my art with the world, be it music, poetry, photography, and storytelling that connects and inspires. The name of the podcast came from a friend who was following me to a gig one day. We were heading to my live performance in Jersey City for Pride Week, and I was hauling it down the Jersey Turnpike while drying my nails out of the sunroof. And so he came up with the saying, and it stuck. Anyone who knows the film Chasing Amy will get it, but I'm not much of an open book. The logo is a speedometer. I'm into fast cars and call mine the Batmobile. I'm Batgirl, my dog is Batman. You know, the image at the bottom right is an image that was inside of my brain when I got an open MRI done. No edits, no AI. It's all real. A heart, a silhouette of a female sitting on it, reaching out with one hand, petting a large dog head. It kind of looks like an apple head chihuahua, which is really weird because I have that dog, and his name is Prince. Call it what you will. It does sound super odd, but my take on it is that we all have the word or an image of the heart weaved in our brains. We don't go around getting open MRIs, so how would we know? It also gives me Betty Boop vibes. There's an episode on YouTube that goes more into detail about this. Episode 4, Why My Slogan is Love Through Music. And you can find this again on YouTube. Just type in Chasing Genevieve, and there's about 4 episodes at this moment. They're each about 3 to 5 minutes long. I have an interest in mental health, being that I'm an empath and a healer. Learning Reiki in college really impacted my life. Those who don't know what Reiki is, it is a form of hands-off healing that originated in Japan in the early 20th century. I reached the master level and practiced this on myself from time to time, family or friends only. We are all healers and have the power within us to heal ourselves and others. I truly believe that. About 2 years ago, I moved from New Jersey, New York City area to the Sunshine State, Florida. It ended up being one of the biggest challenges in my life, although there had been many before. But this one was different because I moved to a brand new state, not knowing many people, and on promises through the career field that I went to college for, got my bachelor's degree in, only to find out that AI took away some of those positions for editing sound for film and TV. It was super disheartening. My living situation also didn't pan out how I even expected, and I was left to realize that I have family here that took me in for a bit, which humbled me greatly. I ended up feeling more alone than ever before, and finding a church nearby filled a void. It also reminded me of how God's love is fulfilling and all of the miracles that I've witnessed in my lifetime and that I continue to witness. That prayer time helped me get back on track and solidify my life here in Florida. Finding a beautiful home, a career that I love and enjoy, and even gigs doing acoustic solos and or DJing for private events. Right before COVID, I lost my Nana Carmen, my best friend. We had an unshakable bond, so many similarities, especially in our artistry. She was a singer, performer, a belly dancer, in bands her whole life, a songwriter, pianist, actress, scriptwriter, writer in general, esoteric, a dark-featured beauty with tan skin. I will forever miss her, and how her eyes lit up when I walked into a room. I honored her every story. I still can't believe she's gone, but I have tons of cassette tapes of her music, singing, talking, ideas she recorded, and even podcast, like episodes of talk radio. So I get to listen to things that she listened to and things that may have inspired her. She was everything to me. Carmen, epic. She's the reason that I am spiritual. No matter what stage I went through, she never judged me and always loved me. Even when I didn't believe in her, donating money to churches, I would still show up for dinners and I would still support her faith. Here I have a track that I want to share with you that she wrote called Gypsy Rose.
When I hit the road, some best holes are spring. Birds are on the move again. When I do my thing, when the dusk adore, the highway sings a song. From the sky shine a million stars. When I hit the gypsy dusty road, don't know if you'll see me once again. Maybe I'll return to my good old friend. All I have is a gypsy heart. We will love and we must part. Say goodbye in my heart, in my heart. All I have is a gypsy heart. We will love and we must part. Say goodbye in my heart. When I hit the road, it's so silent trees. Flowers drink the morning dew, far away from you. Sunshine and hot blue, midnight in the moon. Make me feel the way I go. When I hit the gypsy's dusty road, don't know if you'll see me once again. Maybe I'll return back who knows when. All I have is a gypsy heart. We will love and we must part. Say goodbye in my heart, in my heart. All I have is a gypsy heart. We will love and we must part. Say goodbye in my heart. When I hit the road, some best holes are spring. Birds are on the move again. When I do my thing, when the dusk is torn, the highway sing a song. From the sky shine a million stars. When I hit the gypsy's dusty road, don't know if you'll see me once again. Maybe I'll return, but who knows when. All I have is a gypsy heart. We will love and we must part. Say goodbye in my heart, in my heart. All I have is a gypsy heart. We will love and we must part. Say goodbye in my heart.
Wow, I can actually feel this and see her singing and dancing to this. She had such power in her vocals and used music as an outlet for creativity, healing, and it really inspired not only me, but our family. After she passed away, my mom handed me a box full of cassette tapes, and on it, she wrote in black magic marker, "Give this to Jenevieve." So I started listening to them, and some of them she's just like talking to herself, or she's walking down 34th Street or whatever it is in New York City, and she's like making up a song to like the beat, like the background sounds of taxi cabs, things moving, and I remember I just started crying, and I was like, oh my God, like I've been doing this my whole life. Why didn't we talk about this more? But it doesn't matter because I still have the tapes, and I still have something to listen to, and I haven't gone through all of them because it's like, to me, it's magic, and I want to be able to find it for years to come. Having faith allowed me to stay through the storm, finding God within all of that, finding Him again and again and again throughout my life. Wow. This all makes sense. The closer I am, the more connections to things around me are clear and miracles are seen. To me, the guiding light. Life does not come with a book that you can turn to the last page and see how it all ends up. No rules, no guidelines. Being religious and spiritual are two different things to me. I'm very open-minded, but having nothing is scary. Fear is not a bad thing. It forced me to keep going, keep applying myself, like being in boot camp at 19 years old and not knowing where you are or who anyone is, states away and being told what to do from your TI every second. I know I am brave enough to sing in front of 10,000 strangers. Why can't I go for what I'm really passionate about? For now, it is luxury high-end hospitality, which I have experience in for many years. At the end of the day, it is about making others feel seen, heard, and giving a true experience. Learning from others as well is important. An art that is innate within us all. We have the power to see and feel what we wish. Thoughts become things. My cousin John Paul got me into podcasts like Gary Vee, Jay Shetty, and Mel Robbins. Such greatness. Some of my favorite authors are Charlotte Cassell and Bob Proctor, my spirit aunt and uncle. Rest in power. Her Buddha books are amazing, and his teachings still reign on. I watched The Secret on replay all through COVID. If you haven't, you should definitely check it out and start your vision board. I made one 2 years before I moved, and I had no idea how I would achieve those thoughts and visions. But when I hung it back up on my wall once I found a home here, I realized that all those things on that vision board came true here in Florida. Vision boards do work. And for those who don't know, it is a movie called The Secret. It is a way to see your dreams, goals, and visions of your future once you do create a vision board. It's a way also to look at your desires visually and keep your mind focused on the main goal and purpose of your life. You can put what you want on it, what you desire for every aspect of your life. You can change it as you go, and as you have new feelings and ideas, add to it, take away. It's a great way to really stay centered in your daily to-do list and set yourself on a path to where your heart desires to be in this lifetime. I toy with the idea of going back for my master's in counseling. You can hurt me, but you can't take my soul. That child at heart I still own. The one thing my Nana always mentioned about me. Each day is a day to be grateful for. Make a list of 10 things you're grateful for. Let me know. So tying Prince, my dog, into all of this, I just finished producing a track for him titled Bark If You Love Me, and there is a children's book to follow. He sings to my music, only the songs he likes, Thief and Ghost Town, always right on cue. And he just learned to say I love you last year. Super talented and available for modeling and acting. And here's a little clip of the track titled Bark If You Love Me.
In the shadow of the towers tall, a pup named Prince began to call. His voice echoed through the busy street. With every howl, his heart would beat.
Mama left for Sunshine State, says she'd come back, but she'd be late. Prince stayed back with dreams to chase, a city stage, his rightful place.
Prince of the city, his song so sweet. Paws on the pavement, rhythm in his feet. Singing for a dream in the New York air. Hoping one day she'd find him there.
Walk if you love me, walk if you love me. Walk if you love me, walk if you love me. Walk if you love me, walk if you love me.
The subway roared, a stage of steel. Crowds would stop, his voice they feel. A songwriter's son with a soulful sound. In the city's chaos, his fame was found.
Mama, did you hear my tune under the same bright crescent moon? From New York's lights to Florida's sand, I sing to you across the land. Prince of the city, his song so sweet. Paws on the pavement, rhythm in his feet. Singing for a dream in the New York air. Hoping one day she'd find him there.
Walk if you love me, walk if you love me. Walk if you love me, walk if you love me. Walk if you love me, walk if you love me. Walk if you love me. Walk if you love me.
Well, that's enough for the first podcast. I hope you got to know me a little bit better as I open up a little more and share some tips on what helped me heal and get me through some rough times in my life. You can find me on any music streaming platform and listen to my music, electronic dance, rock, EDM. My EDM name is Jenevieve X. My rock and acoustic is Jenevieve Cruz. Where there's some rock band music, Jenevieve Cruz and the Submissives. Corporate Music Group handle on TikTok, Corporate Music Group on Instagram, and I'll see you there. I hope to connect with like-minded individuals and creatives along the way. For that is the journey now, and I'm excited to open up a little bit more with each episode. Good vibes and positive energy only, sending love and light. Let's end with a prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Lord, deliver us from every evil. Grant us peace in your day. Look not on our sins, but on the faith of your church.